Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire. Brand new episode of Skylanders carryon Locke here on the channel. Today we are seeing the hub world of Skylanders Swap Force for the very first time. This is Woodborough, and this is my itchy nose. So this is the second episode of Swap Force where we're going to start off by helping Tuck out with his brand new shop, and then we're going to be tackling Mudwater Hollow to save one of the ancient Splashfin. Then the next episode, after this one, we're going to be tackling Rampant Ruins and the pursuing boss fight afterwards, Evil Glumshanks. Mwahaha, he's evil now, hence the evil laugh. And then after that, we get to tackle both Iron Jaw Gulch and Motleyville in the same episode there, mind you, because Iron Jaw Gulch is so short and then Motleyville is so long that the episodes kind of cancel each other out, and we get a relatively decently length episode there, mind you. About 40 minutes, same as, or at least around a similar ballpark to that which we experienced previously in the previous episode there, mind you. If anything, this episode is going to be one of the short ones in the series, because today we are sticking to the Mudwater Hollow and Mudwater Hollow alone. Now, without further ado, let's mash that B button right now. Boom, baby! I've finally gotten used to the Xbox controls because I know that B is there and A is there. The complete opposites of a Nintendo Switch. Thank you for nothing, you useless folks at Xbox and Nintendo choosing to do the exact opposite lettering scheme to your controllers. Like, seriously, can't you either just keep the exact same scheme with your lettering, or just both not do letters? Like, one of you could do numbers. I know that PlayStation also has numbers of their own, but therefore the bumpers and the triggers is going to be quite distinctive if you have a bumper or a face button. But without further ado, enough of my complaining, let's mash that X button right now. Which again, on the Nintendo right now, it would mean that I'll be pushing the top button right there, as opposed to the side button right there. But on the Xbox, it makes more sense as to the actual placements of the X and Y themselves, because if you think about axis on a grid system, X is the sideways, which is where the button is on the controller, and then Y is the opposite. So X is vertical, Y is horizontal, and it's the same with controller. Horizontal, vertical, well, vertical and horizontal, I should say. I got those the opposite way around, but my case still lies in point. You have the X-axis and the Y-axis. Makes sense on this this system. On the Nintendo, not so much. As I need to clear my throat again because of the cold that seems to have carried over from previous episode. Adoring, that's because of the same session. Colds don't just go away between recordings as easy as that, not unless the recordings take place like weeks apart. But I aim to play through as much of this game as possible in this first session of the video game right now. Yeah, that would be ideal, that would. Hello there, Chiefess. Actually, what I'm going to do here is that because the first element of the area in Mudwater Hollow is air, I might as well anticipate the switch out of the air element and go to jetpack already, so then we can open up this chest and take advantage of the very first element of the area in Mudwater Hollow being that of the air element, so we've swapped out for it already. Turbo jetpack is at level 1 with no upgrades to his name, and that would be once again because of the supercharged series. Man, that series is coming through and having a chain reaction on everything that is preceding it. Supercharged was a brutal series with how many characters we lost, how many characters we reset, and Turbo Jetpack is a result of that, it would seem. So that makes me glad that we swapped out for him in advance. You know, not only does it mean that when the air element pops up from the start of Mudwater Hollow, I don't need to swap out again, it also means that Jetpack was able to get at least a little bit of extra pressure from that air chest right there. So yes, we did take advantage of that, but just like I am doing for all the other characters, Jetpack here is going to be upgraded and fully leveled up off camera there, mind you. You know, this is great and fantastic and all that there, Chiefess. What's funny is that we got several characters who have lots of iterations throughout the series. So Terrafin and Spyro both have a lot of iterations throughout the franchise, but of those characters, only Jetpack and Terrafin can be upgraded to supercharger forms in superchargers when we get to that point. In fact, they are our only characters to this point who have the potential to be supercharged, so to say, when it comes to superchargers. They're the only characters who we can upgrade to their revamped versions if they get carried over all the way up to superchargers right there. So that basically means that it's going to be integral for us to get them to that point in the game, so that then we have their revamped forms to upgrade to when we get to that point. We can't go into superchargers without any superchargers. You can't even beat superchargers without a supercharger. So, we're going to cut out this cutscene entirely. Okay, here we are at the start of Mudwater Hollow. We have Tessa to be speaking of, apparently.
You just have to save him.
Doing. I'd love to do that right now, but I can't actually do that when you're too busy telling me to do that. So rather than telling me to do that, how about you shut up and let me get on with doing exactly just that, as a famous man once said, just do it!
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
I mean, I suppose the famous man is now me, because I have one who just said that. You know, my mouth open words came out, but it didn't originate from me. In fact, there is no way that you can come up with a combination of words that hasn't once been said by at least one other person. You know, everything you say in life is just a quote of the person who said it first. Is there that much, an infinite amount of combinations to make of different words to where you make something wholly original and unique? Yeah, probably. Only that you'd have to make no sense in order to be the first person to have said that thing. Unless, you know, someone has never said the exact things I'm saying right now, in which case you can quote me on this, because this is exactly what I've said. Why won't you just die? And I know nobody's ever said that before. Definitely not. Ooh, level me up. Yes, I leveled up and damaged those folks right there. Probably not enough, but I damaged them all the same. Yeah, that was great. I love the idea of magic recycling. Any sort of recycling is awesome. What's not so awesome is the possibility of my defeat right now. I don't want to have to revert to the original jetpack this early on in the series, just due to nothing but my lack of preparation moving forward here. Now, I really should have anticipated this and leveled up jetpack a little bit more over here, but apparently I did not, and things are seeming rather gloom, to say the least. But hey, at least we have this fella right now. Snagglescale. What would I do about Snagglescale, man? He's our saviour right here. This is a guildman with a purpose. A guildman with a plan. Because, you know, man and plan kind of rhyme. I mean, so does woman and plan, but he's not a woman. Unless he's non-binary, or fish people just don't have genders to begin with. But that's a whole different kettle of fish. Yes, I'm well aware of what I'm saying. You should probably shoot me now to stop me from saying it. I know what I'm saying, shoot me now, okay? Shoot me now and get it over with. Or, you know, alternatively, you could just take a picture. Because the picture lasts longer. Let's reel them in. Because you can't possibly offend anyone with fishing, unlike what I've just been talking about right now. Fishing is completely inoffensive, not like it's cruel to the fish or anything. But you know what? These aren't fish, these are piranhas, so therefore, you know, piranhas aren't real fish. Piranhas don't even exist. Like wolves. The funny part behind that joke is that obviously this is a very personal joke that unless you were there, you wouldn't get it. You had to be there. But I used to have a friend who thought that wolves weren't real. We very quickly corrected that for them, not by showing them a physical wolf, but just by proving that wolves were in fact real. Wolves are not a fictitious creature. If wolves didn't exist, then where do you propose dogs came from? That was literally the evidence we used against her on that one. So yeah, wolves might be real, but piranhas certainly are not. I'm joking, I'm not an idiot. I know piranhas are real. I just have to disclaim that as part of a joke. As part of a joke, I am joking. Who could have seen that one coming, eh? Okay, here we are. Let's take him out. Yeah, time for you to go. What do you mean that hit me? First of all, I was nowhere near it. Second of all, I jumped over it. Man, the hitboxes in this game are jacked. They just decide to collide if and when they feel like it, more or less. Billy's bent. They just made that alliterative for the sake of it, didn't they? Yes, that's exactly what it did. Anyway, I think I can bypass these guys. or they could just keep following me. You know, one or the other. Ooh, burger, don't mind if we do, but they have stopped following me. This is fantastic. And we can skip a majority of this puzzle just by jumping over there, grabbing the key. Don't mind if we do. I could grab that treasure chest, but since I'm upgrading this guy off camera anyway, more treasure for now isn't going to save me any time later, so I might as well just skip over it and save the time in the now by getting over that puzzle as fast as possible. Or getting through that puzzle as fast as possible, I suppose you could say. But getting over it is also correct, because I did jump to get over to the other side, one could say. These guys need to die. They need to die hard. And by that, I mean die harder than this. There you go, now they're die harding. Oh, I love it when people die hard. That way I get to quote the best Christmas movie ever made. Okay, let's take these fellas out right now. I suppose that could be a title of the episode. We'll have to wait and see. This episode already has so many potential titles because the commentary is entertaining. That's great. That's fantastic. Let's say, Die Hard, it is a Christmas movie. I don't care what you have to say, it is a Christmas movie. Because it's set at Christmas. What else do you need to justify Die Hard's existence as a Christmas movie? You need nothing more than that. That is evidence enough in and of itself. Die Hard takes place at Christmas, therefore, it's a Christmas movie. Now let's be, speaking with a boy, Snaggle Scale over here. A boy, or our gal, or our it? Is that what Snaggle Scale is? He's our it? We've got to speak to our it. Now, if Snaggle Scale could identify as anything, it would be a blabbermouth, because he just does not stop talking. And I would not know what that's like, you know. I myself, I never blabber on, certainly not, no. Talking when I don't need to is certainly not anything I'm well known for. In fact, I barely speak at all. This right now, coming out of my mouth, speaking, yeah, I barely do it. I definitely haven't been doing it now for the past 5 minutes straight. No, definitely not. Yeah, exactly, Snaggle Scale. I relate. Me and you, we are the same. We don't overextend our commentary skills. We certainly don't talk when we don't need to. In fact, when we're done talking, we're just done. We stop talking. We've said everything we have to say, and we're finished now. I love myself a little bit of Snaggle Scale in case it isn't clear. That's what makes him our it, not our boy. He's our it.
I'll meet you back at the boat.
Okay, cool. That's cool. That's Snaggle Scale. That's cool. That is. Yep, super cool. And fire has appeared, so it's time for Fireborn Hot Dog, because we have so many reposes in this cast right now. So many. Okay, let's take out some folks right here. Oh wow, he's close to level 20. Close enough. Oh, but that's not going to matter if he gets defeated by me just like standing there and doing nothing. That's not a good plan. We've gone from several great plans in the previous episodes from having no good plans whatsoever. Ooh, but that was some nice thread of the needle right there. Yeah, let's take him out some more. I miss being able to attack and jump at the exact same time. Like, yeah, that was great in later games. Where is that in this game? I miss having that. Obviously, that was something newly introduced in Trap Team. In Swap Force, any character you can jump in mid-air is Star Strike. If only every character was Star Strike. Hashtag be more like Star Strike. So, without further ado, let's go fishing again. The least most offensive minigame in the history of least most offensive minigames, which is a long history, so that's really saying something. I mean, let's be honest here, fishing is a lot more ethical than the sheep minigame in Skylanders Superchargers, because we attach a sheep to a kite. That is not ethical, and yet we do it anyway, because Skyders are great role models.
Just slap that fish right on the gate.
That poor fish fella! Oh, that makes me feel bad. But we're gonna get over it. Wow, boy, we got over that quickly. Chompies have spawned, I repeat, chompies have spawned. Oh, wait, never mind, I just kind of instantly despawned them, didn't I? That's kind of brutal, not gonna lie. That's chompy abuse right there. Hashtag end chompy abuse. But just remember that hashtag is not as important as last hashtag. Last hashtag was the most important hashtag of all time. Such an important hashtag, in fact, that we need to give it the Johnny tier of hashtag importance.
Put one of those hash browns at the end, you know, like Hash Brown Team Cobra Kai or something. and then send it to the internet.
We need to hash brown this shit. Oh, I love Johnny's character in Cobra Kai. In fact, he is the best thing in Cobra Kai, hands down. Why do I watch Cobra Kai? I hear you asking. I watch Cobra Kai because Johnny Lawrence exists. The Karate Kid. The Karate Kid does not refer to Daniel LaRusso. No, the Karate Kid is Johnny Lawrence. Oh, so if I just think about victory, then I can get it? Okay, I'm thinking about a deathless run in Swap Force. I'm thinking about it really, really hard. Now that I've thought about it, let's do it. Zagor Scale said so after all, and whatever he says goes. And then I went ahead and said it also, and whatever I say also goes. Now that we both said it, it's like extra layers of security, so it has to happen. You know, all these layers of security is a bit like how security exists for everything these days. At the end of the day, like, security to get into accounts is like triple layers. You need to have a text message and an app. So it's like you need to verify something by sending a text, and then after you have that text, you can verify something on an app to then verify something else on another app, and only then can you get into your account. That's what it feels like. Let's kill these things, even though I don't even need to kill these things. Yeah, here I am killing these things anyway. Yeah, let's take down some folks. Boom, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, Zulu's soul can actually sit that around here, and since he is a character in this series, we might as well go on ahead, divulge from the main path, and seek ourselves out a soul gem. Wow, that firewall isn't really doing its job very well, is it? There you are, that's more like it. When the firewalls don't really go your way, that's what you have all your other attacks for, it seems. So yeah, let's make our way around here. Without further ado, seek out the soul of Zulu. As per the norm, since he's part of the series, we shall be previewing his character, see what he has to offer, even though we've seen already what he has to offer, and we've seen already how busted that is. Zulu looking mighty fine.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was pretty excellent, wasn't it? Hot dog, that was quite the perfect summarization of the event indeed. I've never seen a more perfect summarization in my life. That is really saying something too. Not that I've had a long life. Not so far, at least. I'm still young. That's what being 22 looks like, my friends. I'm a 22-year-old man who plays Skylanders on the internet for a living, and I am okay with that. So let's grab a treasure chest right here, because that too I'm also okay with. Treasure goes a long way, folks. It goes a long, long way. Towards nothingness, apparently, because Hot Dog here isn't exactly going to be spending the treasure on anything. He's already fully upgraded himself, so where's the treasure going to go? Just to his personal bag. And 45 grand, you'd think he had enough already, but nope, he needs more. He needs more than that. At the end of the day, 45 grand. 45 grand with inflation these days isn't enough for like a single month's rent at the rate we're going. You know, how's anyone supposed to afford housing these days? There's a simple answer to that. You don't. Let's grab all this treasure right now, that man, if we do. And then we can pop out to the bright glowy door thingamabob back there. That's where we can place gears into spots. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, you can see already how much longer the Swap Force chapters are. We was tackling this as well as the Rampant Ruins and the boss fight at the end of it. If we were doing all of that for this episode structure, then the episode would be well over an hour long. Which, yes, whilst I am a large fan of longer episodes in the series, I do think an hour would be pushing it a little bit over the line. You know, there is a line. There's no need to bypass that line. Ooh, strategy sounds good. My strategy win so far is going well, so I don't really see a need of changing it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it and all that. Hey, this might be a long episode, but at least we've covered plenty enough topics along the way. You know, talking about piranhas, whether they are or are not real. They're not! Oh, I missed almost all that treasure right there. That was travesty. But you know what? There only one counts. That's no big deal. What would be a big deal is if I keep running into his mind. So how's about I stop doing that?
He laughed and bet me he was a stronger one and could knock himself out with one punch. As it turns out, he was right. Winner bod knockout I was. Factual story, Skylander left pinned to heart.
Nice one there, Snaggle Scale. That was a really awesome, interesting story right there. Had me on the edge of my seat, even. Anyway, Tech is about to pop up, so that is where we can, utilise yet another blue-based character, that being Wind Up. It's about time to go after this character. He is a beast, and I'm about to prove it with the on-screen gameplay right now. Oh, yeah, we're all wound up all right. Yeah, let's take him out. Boom, baby. Yeah! Ow, that hurt. Not cool, fella. Not cool at all. Hey, don't you dare hit me! He almost hit me, but almost looked quite cat now, does it? We saved the village! I did save us, yes. Congratulations noticing there, the Magic Circle Keeper. Congratulations noticing Indeed Doodles.
There's plenty folk around here want to thank you.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't much care. We're just going to skip over that in its entirety because I don't much care. I cannot emphasize this enough. I just do not much care. So off we go again. Oh, I do love these super bounce pads right here. These super bounce pads are like super satisfying. Anyway, speaking of S words, we have Spyro. Satisfying Spyro, which is all alliterative. That's nice. As Asmus Brown once said,
That's nice.
charging forward! Yeah, take him out. Take him out, take him out, take him out, out, take him out, take him out, take him out, out, take him out, take him out, take him out, oh, out, take him out! Some more, oh yeah. That was a jingle right there. You can find me on iTunes. I'll be charging, what's house there for that song? $119.99? Yeah, that sounds like a bargain. That song, $119.99. You can't find better music out there for a lower possible price. You're welcome. Here we go, let's de-ivalize. Apparently after coughing I can't pronounce shit for shit. Except for shit, I can ironically pronounce the word shit just fine. I might be shit at pronouncing things, but at least I'm not shit at pronouncing shit. I could make a whole scene out of that. I might be shit at pronouncing things, but at least I can pronounce shit. I think that should have been one of Poe's legendary words of wisdom in Kung Fu Panda 4. No, I think that would go down perfectly with the parents in this children's movie. You know, this cute panda fella swearing. Perfectly fine for a kid's film. Slap it out with a PG rating. Fine for everyone. With the word shit thrown in there several times. So, Tech is back, which means we're going to pop on back to Wind Up. Yes, that's exactly what the parents would be if that kind of language was in Kung Fu Panda 4. I don't think the parents would take kindly to Poe swearing. I think the parents would, in fact, be all wound up by it. Anyway, that is combat that we can skip. We can bypass it into house. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Take no risk and get high rewarded for it too. Don't mind if we do. And that's a rhyme, therefore we can be a poet without even knowing it. Oh, sweet! Water element. So without further ado, let's take off Wind Up and replace him with yet another blue-based character, a swapper at that. Our first swapper of the series, Washbuckler. That is one hell of a hat I've got on right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's take him out some more. Let's take him out, take him out, take him out some more. Take him out, take him out, take him out some more. Let's take him out, take him out, take him out. Let's take him out some more. Oh yeah. Once again, that tune on that little tune on iTunes. I just gave you a free sample. Whole thing, $119.99 is only fair, right? That kind of level of prestigiousness deserves a triple figure price tag. And it's not like I'm charging £120 for it. That would be like atrocious. That would be so greedy. You know, I'm only charging $119.99 for it. 120, that's way too much to ask for. $119.99 in your hand. Yeah, that seems fair.
That makes sense to me.
Now with that edit out of the way, let's continue destroying these crystals. Boom! Soul Gem time! That's what I'm talking about, baby. And what I love about the Soul Gem is that it's so quickly charged up by your boy Waffle over here. It's fantastic how quickly you can charge it. Okay, I'm gonna go on ahead and grab this water preserver thing we've got back here. Boom! Let's take them out some more! Tentacle slapping, tentacle slapping, tentacle slapping, slap, slap, slap. Once again, another one of my tunes you can find on iTunes for $119.99. And this isn't a tune, like, bundle type thing. No, it's $119.99 per tune. Because again, I'm not greedy. Okay, let's take up some more folks. Can I charge my gun? No, I can't charge my gun. My gun is useless. Boom! Ghost ship! I thought this guy would be maxed out by now. Ow! That hurt. Much pain. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, let's take out the last one back here. Hope we don't die in the process, because that would be awful. We didn't die in the process. That was, in fact, not awful. And as per norm, just like we did last time, I'm going to conclude this episode at the objective screen. And then the next episode, we're going to start things off immediately in Rampant Ruins. You know, we're going to skip over Woodrow, we're going to skip over cutscenes, all that jazz. So I will see you next week for Rampant Ruins. And until then, we have an outro to see us through until that moment arises. I cannot, in good conscience, end off this video without first thanking all of my incredible channel members whose continued support help make these videos possible. Without them, these videos would be near impossible to make, so from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every last one of them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, there are plenty of options on screen now to explore, and please consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. On that note, this video is coming to an end, so thank you so much as always for watching. Until the next video arises, peace!